You'll never forget. Okay? Drill that social security number in here. Trust me on that one. So we had to go to court. Lord, my goodness. So I'm in court looking all good, you know. I ain't seen him in a long time. Well, I ain't gonna go up there looking like no rag doll. I'm gonna show him that I'm still standing up and I'm still looking better than when he left me. And I was looking good then, but I was looking better after. Okay, so I'm in there. I'm looking all cute and everything. Oh yeah. So the judge starts asking questions, and I said yes, I'm filing for divorce from Mr. So and so, and he needed an interpreter. Somebody who speaks English needed an interpreter. What kind of bullshit is that? I wanted to laugh in court, but I behaved. I behaved. I was very ladylike, like always, very polite. I just answered whatever questions were asked. I answered as it's honestly, and you know, can't be no more truthful than that. So the judge says, Your Honor, yes, I'm filing for divorce. We've been separated for 13 years, and I'm filing for divorce. And the judge confirmed with him. It's been 13 years. See, so the interpreter tells the judge yes. So now the lady judge gets back to me, Ada, um, why, I lost my home. Okay, he left me in the street. My kids were 4 and 6 years old. And it's come to the point now that why stay married? So I went to get divorced. So she was like, and my credit cards. Okay, he maxed out my credit cards, 23 credit cards, maxed out. I had to file bankruptcy because we're married, and he's under my health plan because I added him to my health plan because we're still married. You know, I mean, we're not together, but back then, when he switched jobs, I added him to my health plan because we were spouses, and he still uses my health plan. And I'm getting hella bills from doctor visits and emergency rooms and whatever. And I have to pay for these bills, so I need to get divorced because I need to straighten out all this mess. And I don't know his whereabouts. I don't know anything about him. And I just want to go back. Okay, to I just want my divorce. That's why I'm filing for divorce. We're not together, and that's about it, Your Honor. So she says, is there any marriage counseling that would, reconcile? What she say that for? I said marriage counseling. It's been 13 years. 13 years, Your Honor. No, no marriage counseling will fix this. So she says, okay. So I said, I forgot one thing. Now I'm not. I thought about Tina Turner. Yeah, I did one of Tina Turner's number too. Renting court, renting court. Guess what I did? Do y'all remember what Tina Turner did in court to Ike? Huh? She said, I'm gonna keep my name. I want to keep my name, my last name. Remember that? I want to keep my last name, Turner. I did that in court. Oh, Your Honor, excuse me. Yes, Ada. I only want to ask one thing. What is that? I said, because my children are young and they never knew. I mean, they weren't even born when I had my maiden name. Okay? They know me by the marriage name. The teachers know me by their last name. Um, recreation department knows me by, a name. I would like to keep the last name so that I don't confuse my children with a name they never known and teachers and all of that stuff, you know. So if it's possible, I can keep my last name. It's the only thing I ask. Granted, granted. All right, Tina Turner, you go, girl. Yeah. Well, Lord and behold, I'm paying for that name. I paid a big price for that name. Okay. I have to watch my back. You know, this is. Let me see this. That was in 2013. This is 2020, and I still have to watch my back in the street. That's why I barely go out. If I go out, I'm getting out of this town. Okay. That's the reason why I don't go out in this small ass town. I get the hell out to another town. And I'll hit the highway up here. I don't take no side streets and go. The only place I go out here, I'll take back streets is to my pharmacy and back. That's it. So we got done with that. Case closed. Ada was divorced and I kept my last name. So now, 13 years and 6 months, I was back in court. I was back in court. Well, he couldn't get enough of the judge. He could not get enough of being in court. He loves court. He loves to just hit me anytime he has a chance to. Okay? Anytime he can beat my ass in some kind of way, okay? I'm not talking about physically. He got physically one time, and that was the last time he did, because I went down to my Brooklyn ways and I beat his ass. Okay? And I had just had, baby girl. Yeah, I just had my baby daughter. And he never again. I beat his ass twice. Yeah, I'm gonna hear that story too. Well, 6 months later, I'm back in court because at the time of the divorce, the judge assigned him child support. And then because we were 10 years separated and I took care of the kids on my own without him, they slapped him with 10 years back of child support. And it wasn't a lot. It wasn't like it was going to solve me any bills. But they slapped him with 10 years back, so that means he owes child support for 10 years. Well, whose fault was that? It was my fault. Well, let me tell you something. My kids are 24 and 22. I'm still getting child support. And I'm getting alimony too. Oh yeah, that was another thing. The notary lady told me, you've been married for more than 10 years, so you are entitled to alimony. I'm like, entitled to what? I mean, that's how stupid I was. I'm entitled to who? She said, I don't know.